So I made a video a couple days ago where I was cooking a meal with some top sirloin, some rice and veggies and whatnot, and I was going over a bunch of stuff and had this in-body read that gave me a score of 15.5% body fat. Now, in that video, I had already eaten 5 times that day. I'd already drinking 1.5 gallons of water. I was bloated as fuck. Had a bunch of people in the comments talking about, oh, you're a big motherfucker, you know, there's no way you're 15, definitely pushing over 20%. And tried to tell guys, like, you know, not only is it a huge difference between coming on making a video after eating all day, like, look at that. You know, that's nowhere near as big as I was that night. But just wanted to kind of show people, you know, what happens when you're trying to push 5 meals a day through you. Like, this is how I wake up. You know, stomach's lean, midsection small. I've had a chance to clean out my intestines and shit. Not a fucking problem. But have to get my protein up because yesterday I did, day before yesterday I did back. Yesterday I went and did core. And today's gonna be legs. So having a whole container of egg beater egg whites. Whole container has 500 calories, 125 grams of protein, 1,875 milligrams of potassium, and a downside, it has 1875 sodium. Now, that would be a really, really bad thing for me, except for the fact that I do not consume sodium throughout the day. I do not eat salted foods. I do not put salt on my food. I just don't. But I'm still gonna eat my protein, my rice, and my veggies. I'm still gonna have all of that. I'm just gonna smash a big ass bowl of egg whites to start my day. Kind of jump up my calories, jump up my protein. You know, make sure that day after day of working the largest muscles in my body and overly exerting myself isn't taking away and putting me into too great of a deficit to the point where I start like losing muscle tissue over fat. I see a lot of videos talking about how when your body's hungry, it takes 5 hours for your body to liquefy fat for consumption. And it only takes about, I can't remember how long they said, but it was significantly less time to liquefy muscle for fat, or for nutrient. Because, you know, when your body's starving, it's gonna eat itself. That's all there is to it. That's not fucking bro science, that's just the way it is. You know. But I also want to point out that in my last video, I did say, not only is, and keep in mind, I am fully okay with accepting the fact that I'm not at 15% body fat if the in-body's wrong. If it's not, whatever. I'm still dropping body fat. That's really all that matters to me. What I wasn't doing though, is I was not coming on here trying to lie to people and be like, oh, I'm 15% body fat, you know, because I'm fucking super proud of that. What I'm super proud of, you guys, is I'm super proud that my body fat just continuously is going down. Like, there is no plateau effect that I'm experiencing. I'm not putting on any weight. This is what I've got up front. This is it. I've got this little pinch of fat left. You know, just a month and a half ago, dude, I could grab fistfuls that you don't even know. So where I'm at is awesome. You know, it's not where I want to be. I'm probably quite a ways away from where I want to be. And I'm definitely nothing, I mean, in my mind, this is nothing for me to be proud of. You know, I'm not going to get up and like start fucking posing and flexing in front of a mirror because, well, let's face it, not a damn one of you is trying to see somebody at my body fat percentage flexing in front of a fucking mirror. However, I know that there's lots of people just like me who want this. They want to put on muscle tissue. They want to get the body fat down. They want the results and they want it. And they're putting in the fucking hard work, you know, and they're busting their asses in the gym and they're just not getting the results. You know, and so I figured out how to get it. You know, it's just a simple matter of listening to your body and being able to do the things for your body that your body wants done. I keep saying that shit. I had some dude jump on talking about how I was spouting bro science, and I don't even know how I was spouting bro science. I left a lot open, you know, I didn't put a lot down definitively. I even stated very clearly, this right here works for me, and that what works for me likely won't work for you, and vice versa. I said that there would be rare instances where what worked for me worked for you, and vice versa. I also said I'm still a fat fuck. But look, that's a little bit of jiggle. Man, see, I'm happy about. I used to slap that motherfucker and it'd be like all over the place. So, but no, just kind of wanted to give a size comparison so people could see, you know, it's a huge fucking difference. Like I was like this much wider in that last video just like 3 days ago. And it really is just because, man, when you spend all fucking day, you're trying to eat at least 10 to 12 ounce meals a day. And then throughout those meals, you're also trying to just pump 1.5 gallons and up of fucking fluids. At the end of every day, guys, I'm feeling pretty fucking bloated. I'm ready for bed. I fucking ate so much food. I've been busting my ass all day. And you know what, dude? I managed to eat all that food and keep myself in a caloric deficit. I am still dropping body fat, eating more than the average person. You know, lots of people out there are starving themselves. Lots of people out there are fasting and they're not taking in the nutrient needed to maintain muscle mass, and they're going to the gym and they're fucking working out and they're tearing their bodies down. And I think what's happening, again, I think what's happening for people like that is you go to the gym and you break your body down and you're burning 1,500 calories, you know, and your body already needs over 2,000 calories. Well, you're still trying to take in fucking 15 to 2,000 calories. You're not eating enough. You're not getting the protein in that you're supposed to get. And so your body throughout the day, it's eating that muscle tissue up. And then you go back to bed and it replaces the muscle tissue you just lost. But it keeps growing and shrinking the muscle mass, and it's not really affecting your body fat so much. I've even seen people lose muscle mass and just maintain body fat percentages. You know, and a lot of that, I mean, pretty much all of that, in my opinion, it's just the diet. I don't think it has anything to do with genetics. I don't think it has anything to do with not training hard enough, or maybe you're overtraining. I don't know. You know, I do plan on going to school soon. I'm waiting. I had a big mix up with the FAFSA shit, but I'm going to be trying to go for kinesiology. I'd like to get my certifications in fitness training. I'd like to maybe go to school for some things in dietary sciences, or I don't even know what the classes are called. I'm not going to lie. I try not to bullshit anybody. And that's the main point of me making this video, you guys. Like, I don't want people to think that I'm going online trying to represent something that's not real. You know, I'm not going to come on and say, oh, I'm down to this body fat percentage and just try to mislead anybody. That's why I posted that short video showing you guys the results I got off the InBody, because it really did tell me that. You know, I'm not here trying to fucking fleece anybody into following dietary shit, workout shit that's just not going to fucking work. I'm saying all this because I really am busting my ass. I really am cooking all this food every fucking day, and I'm eating it, which is hard. Eating all of this food is harder than the exercise. It's harder than the fucking... It's harder than... Well, it's the hardest part of fitness. It's a full-time job trying to find time and the willpower to fucking eat every couple hours, every hour, hour and a half. You know, it's a whole fuck ton of food. You know, look at this. That is a whole pan of just egg whites. 32 ounces of egg whites. But, I mean, I'm gonna smash the fuck out of these eggs. And then I'm gonna slam about 32 ounces of water. And then here in about an hour, this right here, how you can see that line that goes all the way down, you can see that line that comes all the way up, you're gonna see half of that here in about an hour. Because I'm gonna stuff my body and I'm gonna fill myself up, and then I'm gonna wait about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna work that fucking punching bag, I'm gonna hit some rows and, you know, get my cardio in for the day. And then take care of my day-to-day shit, and then later on today, we're gonna go hit legs. We're gonna make it a heavy-ass day. I'm gonna burn as many calories as I can. I'm gonna break my legs down as best I can, and this extra calories right here, this extra proteins right here, is to help me get my legs to fluff up, because I want big legs too. You know, and maybe I'm wrong about that shit. Maybe I should just be maintaining my everyday diet, but I feel like last couple days, and I do this all the time, but during a couple day spread where I am breaking down muscle tissues that are the largest muscle tissues in the body, I want to make sure that I have the extra protein and I have the extra calories to give myself a little bit of a surplus for those large muscle groups to feed off of, because I don't want my exercise to overpower my diet and I don't want to shrink up. I'm still right around 218, 220. I really don't want to get down to 200 ever again. I really hope that I'm able to stay around 218, 220, and then I'm able to take that weight and I'm able to get myself below 10% body fat. You know what I mean? And then when I jump into my bulk, I'm going to try to get up into the 240s. Because I think that's about where I'm going to be able to hold and maintain, if I can get there, is if I can get above 240 and 10% body fat or lower, that's going to be key for me. Like, that's what I want. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all I had to share this morning. Hope everyone has a good day. As always, you know, don't hesitate to give me any feedback. Ask any questions you like. I'll do the best I can to get back to you.